We are nearing the end of our terraforming efforts. Ice has been melted, trees have been propagated, cities have been built, and production has been automated, but population of 1 million is still outside our grasp. So bottlenecks will be found, automation will be expanded, cities will be linked, and our next milestone reached. So if you like these intros, can I, Sassy, have a like? Just throw a like on the video, it always helps out. Previously on Plan B Terraform, we were put in charge of the terraforming of planet Blaz after Tusk failed. We did such a good job, the world flooded. We started a long time ago with automated manufacturing, which led to expansion. A lot of expansion, so much that JD was forced to go around and label locations, along with replace the now commonly mined out or flooded location. We've mined iron, we mined sulfur, we mined aluminum and aluminium. We mined ice for water and nitrogen. We made mechanical and high-tech parts, tempered steel and composite. And President of Waste Management JD built a waste management superstructure designed to deal with all the waste on the planet forever. We hope. So today we will flick the switch, hook up the trains, and bring these new superstructures online in the final push to reach 1 million.
G'day mate, and welcome back to Planet Blaz with me, Jetty. In our previous episode, we'd made some superstructures. We made the biggest structures we could. We made such big structures that the game definitely lags every single time I look at them. And today, I want to turn them on, because we need to reach a population of 1 million. 1 million is our key to get, well, up to the next level and get the next unlock. Now, we have built already metal waste recycling. Plus, we have built a whole bunch of manufacturing to make tempered steel. Plus, we have made a whole lot of manufacturing to remove, well, from the waste recycling, the steel into tempered steel and the aluminium into, when the game loads, high-tech parts. We have also, on this side, dealt with plastic waste, which is going to be obviously turned to polymer, with a backup polymer, because we're going to have to insert some new polymer into the systems, which will finally come up here with our tempered steel and make a whole lot of composite, which also goes off to the city. Over here, our third lot of recycling is going to be organic waste. We've already got the nitrogen shipped in. We just need to bring in the organic waste. Obviously, the organic waste we need to turn to food, and I need a backup production to actually produce some, well, some new compost that doesn't involve people. So today we need to get this up and running. At the same time, I need to hook on new cartoon. Also, I need to hook in new Miami to the new systems and get the system, well, get everything up and running. So first thing I want to do, because it's so far away, is we're actually going to go over to new Miami, and I want to start the process of shipping things across. So this is dealing with our organic waste. So I want to ship organic waste over to, well, we're not ready for it, but let's start sending it across. So we're going to ship organic waste to here. Now I want to keep some sort of balance. I'm going to aim for 800 delivery, well, 800 annual transport capacity for every single train. Yep, click origin again because it doesn't scroll far enough. The catch is you're actually outputting 900 already, and that's going to be one of our ongoing problems. We're already outputting a lot more than that as is. This is going to be metallic waste, so same story. I want to scroll around the world and go to this one, pick a depot, destination. I also, you may notice, I've cut down on the number of train stations because I found out, it turns out when I click this UI down here, it actually clicks through the UI to a train station underneath, if there happens to be a train station underneath. Normally there's not a train station underneath unless Jetty overbuilds and puts train stations everywhere. At point, there's definitely train stations everywhere. We're going to need another one for plastic waste, so we're going to grab that one as well, and we're going to ship you into, I didn't put in any train stations. Damn. Yeah, I didn't want that. Okay, let's go from the middle. Origin. Scroll all the way across the map again. Find plastic. That one. we want plastic waste. That's the one. And 800. Now, we may notice that 800 is 86 trains, which you may also notice that I rerouted the train routes and brought it much more directly from A to B, because I knew we'd be having a lot of trains. A lot of these routes are going to be 80 plus trains, which is good because I have 172 in stock. I don't have a lot of trains, which is going to be problematic. Yeah, separate problematic. Okay, so that brings in our 3 items. Now, on top of that, I need to actually export some items from here to, well, both towns. So we're going to start with New Cartoon because it happens to be here, and I want to set it up also using both. At the moment, it's shipping over to our previous waste processing. I want it to start shipping to the new waste processing. On top of that, I want it to start shipping in new resources to, well, these stations. It still needs reinforced concrete, and I need to deal with waste a little bit better, so that's going to be the plan. So first off, I need to grab metallic waste or metal waste, whatever it's called, which is free. That's free. Okay, can I set metal waste? And again, we want to aim for 800, which, being that this one is so much closer, is so many less trains, which is great. You're going to do organic waste? Yes, organic waste. Set destination right here, organic waste, and 800 trains. Okay. Finally, plastic waste is going to go from here to set destination. You'll do plastic waste 800. Okay, so that's going to bring in our waste. All right, that's step number 1. Step number 2 is I need to take steel. Set destination of steel needs to come up to this station. So this is going to be steel bar. And again, I want to have, well, that's 1500. About 800. 800 is just going to be the goal for all of these. I want to set you to do steel as well. Can I get steel bar? And it's about 5 trains. Yeah, okay. On top of that, I need to ship out aluminium. We're going to set aluminium to come up to here, which will start making mechanical parts. Aluminium bars. 5, 6, 800. That's close enough. All right, and then I need to ship out high-tech parts, which is going to go to that one, I hope. High-tech parts. 7, 800. Okay. I don't have any other concrete I can bring in, so we're going to ignore concrete for right now. Food we haven't set up. Obviously, neither have we really set up composite. Actually, we can sort of set up composite. So we're going to bring metal waste in here, which will turn into both iron and aluminium. The irons, the steel bars are going to come up here and get turned into tempered steel. Tempered steel needs to come over to this station. So let's do from... What are you doing? Oh, you're doing nitrogen. Okay. So let's go from here. Set destination to that one for tempered steel. 5 trains, 6 trains, 7 trains, 10 trains. Okay. And let's also do that one then. Nope, that's doing nitrogen. Never mind. That one, tempered steel, there, and 10 trains. Okay. So that should give us composite popping out the top, hopefully. And we're going to ship that into Cartoon, which I don't think needs actual composite yet. 800. Okay. No, you need to level up enough to 10,000. 10,000, 100,000. 100,000 needs to be the population limit. So then you stop using reinforced concrete, and then you go over to... you stop using reinforced concrete and you go over to composite. Yes. So we've already got the composite here ready to go. So that means the population will keep growing once we get to that key amount. But I still haven't done the food thing. Okay, so the food thing we sort of blueprinted last episode. We need food output, which is going to be this whole row right here. Nice and simple. Like so. Then we need water. Now, water's actually going to be very difficult. They need a lot of water. an awful lot of water. Every one of these greenhouses is going to require 4 water in for 1 compost. So we're going to need a lot of water, an awful lot of water. Yeah. And then we need the actual compost in itself, which we're going to bring in from the bottom, like so, which then means I need my train track. And then I need a second compost underneath for faster unloading and loading and unloading. Yep, words. Can I replace that with train track? Cool. All right, now we've known from previously, if I want a secondary station to bring in a different supply, I want to have it 2 tiles away. The idea being that these guys are going to be inputting into the greenhouses, but they're going to grab from the closest resource, being hopefully the train track. If it's not the closest resource, it's going to be this one down here, which is 2 tiles away. The same with this guy. He's going to grab from the train track first and then output to these guys 2 tiles away. These ones down here on this row are 3 tiles away, which means they're going to be less likely to grab from these guys, but that's perfectly fine. We need to add extra resources. The one thing I want to do is I want to make these depots Mark II. The reason I want to make them depots Mark II is it means these drones can't actually push resources up. They can only be brought down or brought up from the ones above. So we can't push resources in, which means that hopefully the system prioritizes to remove, well, this compost up here first, which is going to come from down here, being the actual, organic waste we've brought in from our towns, all the citizens that are no longer with us. Yes. So that means we can get rid of this and we can put in a train track like so. I'm going to double it up. I don't think I need to double it up, but I'm going to double it up just so I know it's done. Okay, so that's the plan there. Okay, that's going to be our input, so to speak. Now, on top of that, I need to actually make new clean compost. Okay, so the clean compost, we're going to make right here. Okay, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do this. If I put it there, it can reach these guys. I don't necessarily want it to reach those guys, but if it can reach those guys, it's probably okay. He says, severely doubting himself. It's probably okay. Probably. Okay, to make compost, I need to have nitrogen, plus I need to have carbon. Okay, carbon we can make absolutely anywhere, and that's what we're going to do. We make it on site, and then we just need a whole row of factories, like so. Yep, and where was that one I missed? And that one I missed. And then if I remove those guys, we need to have our final layer of carbon. So carbon we could import, but realistically, oops. Okay, all right. Realistically, we're going to do exactly as we did here, right here. We're going to make it on site. So I just drag out the many atmospheric condensers, or extractors, sorry. I always get that name wrong. The many atmospheric extractors I have in stock. We've been building these forever from our old recycling plant. Basically just chewing resources into something that we can build forever. And we happen to choose, Depot Mark IIs and atmospheric extractors. Depots Mark II, great idea. Atmospheric extractors, I think I got 4,000 of these things now. Might have gone a little bit overkill, but overkill's fine. Maybe we're just going to suck the atmosphere dry. Okay, so then all I need to do is your 3 tiles, so we can go in here. Your 3 tiles, so we can go in there. Your 3 tiles, that row. Yeah, not those ones. Back to this side. 3, 3, 3, 3, that row. Yeah, I'm going to boo this all the time. Drawing straight lines, especially on a hex, is difficult. Not that I've ever been good at drawing straight lines anyway. 3, 3, that row. And then that's 3, that's 3. Okay, so that should be that done. I just need to have a train track right here to import hydrogen and then a whole lot of train stops. So, train stop, can I have hydrogen? Nitrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. Technically, you guys are going to move 3 tiles to here, then you're going to move 2 tiles to there, and then you're going to move up to here. So I don't need to put a train track in the line below here, But I will need to put in a lot of train tracks on here because we're going to need to bring in, like I said, a lot of water. Actually, can I do that again? 2 tiles, 2 tiles, 2, 2, 2. I was serious about a lot of water, which we still need to get. So that's going to be a separate problem. You know, the half the water's flooded, but it still seems finding water is quite difficult when you need it. Okay, so I need to bring in, so we'll start with this one. Can I get a set origin? You'll do nitrogen again, which is aiming for 800, which is 33 trains, which is problematic because now I only have 40 left. And that one. Set origin there, nitrogen. Cool. All right, so that's nitrogen done. All right, so next one is water pumps. So water pumps require a pumping station. And I have, well, water here, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on this tile. And we're going to drag just straight across. And our depot's now reached 3 tiles. So I can have a second tile of water pumps. Plus a third tile of water pumps. And now you can see what I mean. Like, oh no, you'll let me build them now. Okay, how about these ones? Yeah, but not those 3. Those 3 are not wet enough. This whole area here is not wet enough. This area here is not wet enough. It doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we're going to have you make water. And we're going to go with a lot of depots. Yeah. And remove you. So then I need to bring a train track in. So we're going to start with, well, a dead straight train track. Which I'm going to put a cursed loop on the end, it turns out. And then I want to put in a whole bunch of depots again. Because I'm sort of hoping I get water extractors on the other side of the tracks. Okay, and then can I tie that in there? And can I tie that in there? Okay, and then water extractors, yes. Sometimes. Okay. Less times. And then another row. Yeah, there's a whole giant gap here that's just not wet. Makes no sense to me. Yes. Okay, alright, train stations. This is one of the ones where I am gonna go slightly overboard with train stations. Because I think we're gonna need a lot of trains. Not necessarily for high throughput, just often throughput. Okay, so we're gonna set you, we'll start left-hand side, we'll go here, we'll say water, and I'm gonna go with 2 trains. And then I'm gonna slide along a little bit, and then I'm gonna go here, water, 2 trains. And then here a little bit, and water, 2 trains. You flip. Where are the other ones? That one. Flip. And flip. Okay. This one. We're going to set you as the destination. So we did that one. I missed that one. Can I change you to be that one, please? Cool. And then change you to be that one. And then that means that one is next, which we're going to set up for that tile. Water, 2 of. I'm going to go about here. We're going to say destination. We're up to this one. Water, 2 of. And I haven't done this yet. So we're going to set your See, I clicked through onto something. That's my origin. That's my destination. See what I mean? Destination. I want you to ship compost to... We'll choose that tile. Can I get compost, please? And in theory, I'm going for 800, which is 7 trains. Okay, and how many trains do I have? 11 available. Perfect. Not really. Destination. Can I put you there for compost as well? 7 trains probably. Yeah. All right. And then where are we up to with the water? Sure, you'll do. And we're up to this station. Water, 2 trains, and yeah, click origin. There we go. We got there eventually. And okay. Destination. That one. Water. 2 trains, and I have 1 train left to my name. Okay. But you've got to the magic limit of 10,000. So you are now using composite, oxygen, high-tech parts, and food. Also, you're now shipping out plastic. Now, you have 2 trains. You have this train, which is moving 70 trains for a maximum throughput of 620, which is shipping to here. I don't need that anymore because we've got the new station. So what I want to do is I want to delete that. I want to set a destination. I want you to bring your plastic to, let's go with that one. And you are going to bring down plastic waste. This one, and we want to aim for 20-ish trains. 18. Okay, which should have freed a whole lot more trains into the bank. Okay, on top of that, I don't need, origin. I don't need reinforced concrete here anymore. So what we're going to do is change the destination. Hopefully I've set this up. I have not set this up. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set up new Poon. Yes, supply center. We want, supply center. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. No, I'm going to put 8 down here. Okay, on top of that, I want recycling centers. Nope, not recycling centers. I want waste centers. Atmospheric extractor, waste disposal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Let's go with 4. Okay, I want to have, not you. Plus not you. Good. You're all doing nothing. Plus delete. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. That whole road can go away. That was a train to a now deleted station, so we're going to free up those trains as well. Can I replace that and replace that? Okay, all right. So we're going to have a little train track. Our little train track. No, we're going to have depots. Can I put a depot here? I'm not going to set a filter. We're just going to build out our depots to start with. Depots there. Depots not there. Depots here and here. No, I need 2 more depots. Okay, so we're going to have, let's just link back into the main line right there. Sure, of course this happens behind a mountain. All right, we want to come up to here. I need our roundabouts. Done. Yeah, in the most disgusting way possible. All right, so I want to bring in reinforced concrete, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on top of that, I want to bring in food. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to bring in composite. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to bring in high-tech parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I need to deal with wastes. Metal waste. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to deal with organic waste. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to have to deal with plastic waste. 1, 2, 3, 4. As for this town itself, it needs reinforced concrete and oxygen. Oxygen, I've already gone a direct attach to the back of it. So we just need to start shipping in concrete. Now, luckily enough, we recently finished with needing reinforced concrete at New Cartoon. So if I find you, okay, and then I change your destination, I hope this works, to be that one. So origin should be there. Destination should be there. You can have a throughput of 170. You need 74, but we could do with more trains. So I'm going to add 20 trains. Yes, and if I click there, we can see that these trains are going to have to go up through here, all the way across here, through this shortcut, and then down to here. Now, I could possibly find some iron for this concrete build and get this back up and running, but frankly, I can't be bothered. That's what it really boils down to. I can't be bothered. I have aluminium up there that I can't be bothered to deal with. So we're just going to set some trains from here. They have a source of iron. Not sure where it comes from, but it comes from somewhere. And they have a source of sulfur. I'm actually shipping sulfur up here to keep this concrete running to then ship it down there. And I'm not prioritizing what's in the ground. I should be, but I'm not. Okay. So that should be the new town setup. So those two stations down do nothing. You have 20 trains. You have 19 trains. You have 80 trains. So you are taking food from the old location. The new location, once we zoom in enough, has food. Okay, so what I want to do is change the origin to here. I don't want 80 trains. I want to move 800 pieces of food, which is that much. Okay, so origin here, destination here, great. Okay, and then this one is... That's just one for food. Okay, you're both local, so I can do another food from the other end of the station. So let's do an origin here. For food, 800, great. And I have 131 trains, and we can see that I have water down here, but I don't have water up there. So, destination... where are we up to? We're up to that one. Can I get water, please? Can I get 2 trains? Can I go back to the origin? And then we'll pick up one from here. Destination. Be that one, I think, for water. 2 trains. And then you scroll across the world first. Set your origin to be this one. Water, 2 trains. Now I have these up and running. We can change you to 4 trains. Let's go with 4 trains. Where's the next one? That one. 4 trains. 4 trains. 4 trains. Yes, the game is lagging a lot. I'm just being mean to it, okay? All right, that's all it is. 4 trains. 4 trains, 4 trains, and 4 trains at the same time. Can I now magically put water pumps in more spots? Just on the off chance. No. No. Oh, I missed the depot. That's an easy fix. At least that works. No. No, I could always drag out the depots and do it the same as we did for nitrogen and a lot of other things, but there's just no need. We're just going to have a long straight line of water pumps. And as you can see, there's plenty of water here. It's just a case of shipping it here. We've doubled up the amount of trains, so it should be fine. Okay, so high-tech parts are working. Composites working. Steel and aluminium getting shipped out. Now, I have... It looks like enough high-tech parts for right now. We don't have a backup source of aluminium being shipped in yet, which is something we should just do. So we're going to... Is it here? Nope, that's sulfur. It's here, which doesn't have a station. Perfect. Can I put a station right about here? And you obviously have the wrong filter. So we're going to send you to set destination. We're going to go for roughly the middle, which is here. For... aluminium bar, again, I want to have about a delivery of about 800. So that should put a whole bunch of trains here, which then gets loaded up with aluminium and shipped off and blah, 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 blah. We will double up the depots just here, just for quicker loading. And that hopefully keeps up. On top of that, all the way over here, we have the exact same for iron, because I need to have intertempered steel, we're going to need to have more iron. Let's do 4 of them. Okay, can I get you to go to tempered steel, which is which build? This build. Okay, so I want to set your destination to be here for steel bars, and we're going to ship over 800. Okay, so that should be steel done as well. So that should make sure we make enough tempered steel to make enough composite to ship out, enough mechanical parts to ship out. Polymers set, it's good. Plastic waste. Well, where are we shipping in plastic waste? That's tempered steel. That's a rail stop. That's a nothing. That's a nothing. We're not shipping out. Right? Set destination. No, we're not shipping out. Okay. Plastic waste. Can I get you destination to? Let's do that one. Which is now polymer bars. 7 trains, and then let's go for one roughly about the middle of the build. So let's go with you to roughly the middle of this build, which let's go for this one for polymer bars, roughly 8 trains, 7 trains, and then from the end of the build, yeah, destination to that one, polymer bars, 8. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is, for the moment, we're just going to cut off the import. All right. Yeah, that should be fine. So you guys are going to deal with what you have there currently. Okay, so that should be you on all the new resources. So, no, you still have 60 trains there. So that means you're coming from the far side of the map. Okay, delete. We want back to new cartoon, which is growing and it's gone green. Okay, so from here to set the origin, we're going to go with that one for composite, and I think it was 15 trains. Yes, okay. So just to double check, 15, 15, 15, 15, 19, 20. None. 60 trains. Okay, so that's still going to the wrong spot. We're going to set your destination to be this recycling center. So let's go with that train station. Sure. Can I go with waste and 21 trains? Spot on. Okay. You have 21 trains. You have 80 trains. Okay, so you're still going to the old location. Can I send our organic waste to which station? That station. The game's bugged out. Okay, show me again. You're saying there's only one station available. Really? Okay. 18. Okay, can I put a station here then, and here then? Okay. Can I go back to your origin? And that leaves, you're doing 800, you're doing 800, you're doing 800, and they're all doing not a lot of trains. We have 179 trains in stock, which means, oh, Miami's growing again. Great. So Miami has enough materials coming in, but we can see they have an annual supply, so they need 609 items. On the waste side, where's the waste depot? Waste depot. Their output is 900. So it's a lot of materials. So first thing I'm going to do is food, I hope. Actually, hang on. We shipped out, so that's 89 trains doing organic waste to the far side of the map. That's 20 trains doing it locally. We want to get rid of those 20 trains. I want to get rid of this, but we can ignore that for right now. And plastic. So that's the local plastic as well. Okay, so no, before we start removing things, let's try and bring in some imports. So we're going to go from the far side of the map for food. Can I do a set the origin as you please. For food, can I have... How many trains do we need? A lot. 800. There we go. 83 trains. That's a lot of trains. Okay, can I put in more food? Because food needs to go laterally very quickly. Yeah. And I can already see that we have a water shortage. All right, so water stations. Nope, 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 nope. Yes, okay. Can I get 2 more trains? Can I get 2 more trains? Can I get... Actually, 8 trains. 8 trains. That one. 8 trains, that one. 8 trains, that one. 8 trains, that one. 8 trains. Yeah, in hindsight, probably should make your food production somewhere where it's directly linked into water. But, you know, where's the challenge in that? 8 trains and 8 trains. Okay, so that should maybe, hopefully, possibly, be enough water coming in. Compost is going fine. Waste recycling is perfect, not an issue. Okay, so once again, right the way across the map. So we're bringing in food now. I'm not bringing in high-tech parts. So we want to go over to here. I want to set an origin for, any one of these. There's only one already in use. Okay, I need to go check the old city again. 500, 600, 700, I'm out of trains. Okay. Ooh, 19 trains, 20 trains. Where's your... Oh, that's a whole separate build. Yeah, we're not using you anymore. It was already perfectly at 800. There you go. Can I change the origin to be that one instead? And I can knock 1 train off that. And put 1 train on there. 2 trains, 3 trains. 748. Still not quite there, but we're getting closer. Okay, where do we make trains? Because wherever we're making trains, up here, we ain't making enough of them. They need high-tech parts, which comes from you. You are not making high-tech parts fast enough. Can I... depot? Oh, my trees died. Maximum temperature is plus 20. Temperature here is max of 20. Should be fine, pine trees. Less death. Less death. Okay, that's 3 tiles, that's 3 tiles, that's 3 tiles. That's 3 tiles. Where else? If I upgrade that depot and that depot, that's 3 tiles, that's 3 tiles, that's also 3 tiles. Yeah. I hope everything else keeps up, but I need to make trains faster. A lot faster, it seems. 1, 2, whoop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't put 1 there. Not unless I move the aluminium again, which I'm just not going to do. Although, steel bars, oh no, steel bars. I need aluminium bars, which are a slightly different shade. Yeah, okay, cool. Aluminium, mechanical parts. That's exactly what I want. Can I make a train? You don't need to make depots for me anymore. It's been very appreciated, the hard work you've done so far. No, I don't have polymer here. Never mind. Just saw high-tech parts and went for it. High-tech parts. And mechanical parts. Yeah. Getting that to meet that, a little bit awkward. And down here I have trains. Can I put a train there, train there, train there, train there, train there? And can I upgrade that depot and that depot and a train there? And I don't know if I can actually put a train there. Can I upgrade that depot and that depot? And I can put 1 there. I could probably do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can't do that and that, but I can do the others. All right, and you're making greenhouse gas area and trains and recycling centers. Probably good on recycling centers at this stage, but we'll just leave it as is. Okay, so which one were we doing? We were doing plastic waste, right? Nope. High-tech parts? High-tech parts, high-tech parts, high-tech parts, which are on the roundabout. 800. Okay, so I now have 800. All right. You only have a demand of 600, which is good, but I now have 800. You are bringing materials from here, which looks like it's a self-contained building going to run for quite some time, so I'm not too worried about it. I am worried about exports. So if we look at plastic waste is shipping right the way across the map. That's fine. That will keep working. The other one that's shipping locally is shipping here to a system that's very, very backed up because it doesn't have any tempered steel. Why doesn't it have any tempered steel? Well, because tempered steel comes in from all the way over here, which is out of iron. It's not essentially out of iron, it's out of iron throughput. Well, that and it's out of iron. We've sort of mined out the iron very, very much so. So you have 10 trains, you have 90 trains. Okay, we're cutting back your train number because the tempered steel just doesn't exist. And you have 140 trains. No idea where you're going, but it's definitely not working. You have 20 trains, we're gonna cut you back to 10. You have 20 trains as well, we're gonna cut you back to 10. We do have tempered steel being shipped in here with 10 trains. We're going to cut that back to, well, 0 was too many. One train for now. 10 trains, 30 trains. What was your destination? Your destination was the polymer. So the polymer is going to break. And it's going to break so much so because we're no longer importing recycled plastic from the looks of it. Destination. That's the one on the other side of the map. New Miami is growing, by the way. And destination. That's right. We made a new little build. But as we can see, that's not getting tempered steel either. So I want to delete that. And we're going to set your destination to be this. Oh my gosh, the poor game. There's stations under here. Means I instantly clicked one of those through the GUI. Well, choice is slim. You're going to go to there and you're going to do plastic waste. And I need about 800 shipped out. Okay, so go back to the origin and origin again because we didn't make it one hit. Wrong one entirely. Delete. Okay, you are shipping out 800. We are making 1,000, so it means I need a second train, which we just had set up, and then I used the wrong station. Set destination to be that one, and plastic waste. Okay, so $800. Great. Populations are like, we're getting there. You know what? We're going to hit game speed 3. We're going to hit game speed 3 because the lag is not bad enough, and hopefully that'll get us over the edge because both cities are expanding. I just need to make sure that we ship out everything fast enough. So you're doing 804 output. You have burnt through what you had locally. Actually, you're going to keep burning through stuff for a little while. So we're going to leave you. You are doing 800 across the map. You are doing a lot less to the local food farm, which is having the same problem we've had previously with lack of water. You actually have plenty of room to get rid of the recycled materials. You also don't have any food. That could be probably a much larger problem much sooner. So you are doing 20 trains and you're doing 83 trains. So you are bringing in stuff from the far side of the map. Okay, hang on. You're not actively growing. Why are you not actively growing? You are actively growing. You're confused. You're very confused. Can I do depot upgrades? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That, Give me a minute and let me just check all the depots, make sure they're all upgraded. All right, I think I've got all the depots now, but New Miami's having a problem. Waste disposal is limited, and the reason it's limited is, well, I have 4 of these guys doing waste disposal, and they keep locking up on, well, output with 4 of them, because their output is now up to 1,100. So that means I need to make sure that every single waste disposal has, and probably input has more than 4 of them. Yeah, and on top of that, the city is flooding down the middle. So, yeah, first world problems. Well, maybe it's not a first world problem if your city's flooding. Can we just upgrade that slightly? And food input. Yeah, food input seems to be going fine. All right, so what are we up to? 680? 680 and counting. Okay, you are outputting how much waste? 800. So the rest of the waste is being dealt with locally. I would prefer if we shipped it here as well. Set a destination to that one for metal waste. Can I ship out 800, which eats a lot of trains? An awful lot of trains. Yep, okay. So that's that being shipped out as well. As we can see, there's a few trains on the track, just 1 or 2. Now this build is now defunct. Yes, okay, which means the 20 trains that we're taking composite out here no longer exist, and the 20 trains bringing in temper steel also no longer exist because we don't need temper steel here. But it all doesn't matter because we reached level 18. Now we've reached level 18, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. We've reached the end of the early access content. New Miami is expanding, even though there's a river right through the middle of it. They don't care. They don't care. They're going to work in flood zones. It's perfectly fine. The train network has gone ballistic. Yes, ballistic. The super builds are super uber duper powerful. The only thing... No, I was going to say we're short on tempered steel, but it looks like there is a crap ton of it waiting to be shipped out. There's a train loading up underneath the nitrogen trains. Also, underneath that nitrogen train to go to... Here's... Oh, no, we've got tempered steel coming in. We're just converting it all to composite. So the composite hasn't backed up yet, therefore... The tempered steel hasn't backed up. The food is backed up. The water is starting to back up. Which is fine. That's the idea. The idea is your final output backs up, and your input doesn't back up. So our food, well, our organic waste from ex-citizens is not backing up. Our plastic waste is not backing up. Our recycling centers are not backing up. Dealing with all the metallic waste. Our mechanical parts definitely look like they are starting to back up. The composite, we just covered that, is definitely backing up, as is the food. The food's actually doing really, really well. So with that said, this is where we need to leave Plan B Terraform. It's been a blast. I've actually had a lot of fun. I've spent probably about 20 hours in this game overall, I would guess, between first playing the demo and then playing the full version. And for a $10 game... 20 hours worth of gameplay. I just realized, yeah, you became defunct a while ago. For a $10 game, 20 hours worth of gameplay for your first playthrough, even if I never touch it again, I still think it's a deal. Oh, actually, where did Prune get to? Because we shipped in stuff. City Supply Limited. Because I never shipped in food. Or high-tech parts. Okay. So had I shipped those in, you would have kept expanding. We didn't deal with your waste either. Yeah, it was a lot of trains. I didn't have a lot of trains. So we never really got to play with the Poon in the last episode. We do have some trains doing a giant circuit around the map. The main train line is just, well, not quite bumper-to-bumper traffic, but then I'm pretty sure that's 4 trains merged together. It's fairly well congested. I'm really glad I don't have to deal with traffic in this particular game, but if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, you should have by now, because not only is the series done, but I have another game coming up not just in the too distant future that is a same sort of concept. Lots of logistics, lots of problem solving, but also, well, trains and trucks don't phase through one another, or a truck phasing through a truck, or a train phasing through a train. It's a good cross between City Skylines and, well, a factory building game. So with all that said, I recommend you guys click the subscribe button. We will come back to Plan B Terraform in the future, whenever that is. But with all that said, thank you guys for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this wonderful series. It's been a blast. And if you haven't thrown a like on the video by now, you should have. And that's it. I'm out. I need to go. I need to get out of here. I need to go, I don't know, turn on a heater because we only got to 5 degrees because we couldn't get any hotter. And see you guys in the very next video. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.